Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has now reached this area around previous swing lows from October, September, August, June, July. And I want to start here on the daily time frame briefly just to show you a few things. On the daily time frame RSI, we're now approaching this trend line again from where the market started upside reactions again and again in recent weeks and months. Okay, it started specifically to become relevant in June. We came close to this trend line in August, then close again end of August, again end of August, early September, and then again on the 25th of September. Most of these are really aligned with more or less significant swing lows. If we break below it, then we're oversold, and oversold on the daily. I mean, I always look forward to these opportunities. I know people are depressed and everything, but an oversold region on the daily RSI is something we don't get every single day, right? It happens very rarely. So I often buy when this happens. It didn't happen, it hasn't happened for a long time. Last time early this year. I think that's when I bought in February, March. I will buy again if we become oversold. At least that's my plan. I would, however, watch for support already around 33, 34 on the daily RSI. 4-hour time frame already oversold, below 30. Again, if you just look at the chart here, this is where previously upside reactions followed. Not always the proper reversal, sometimes a lower low afterwards. That is what we then call a bullish divergence. Happens very often on the 4-hour time frame, by the way. You get oversold and then another low, and that creates a bullish divergence. So something to be aware of, something to be aware of. Overall, context hasn't changed. If you watch the previous videos, then you know about what we're tracking here. The main question is now actually, are we in an extension of wave C of 4 or wave A of 4? Yeah, and we get one more low here. Or are we already in the C wave to the downside and the B wave topped? Both are possible. I'd say it depends on how we react to this area around 99K if we even get there. Yeah. So on the smaller time frame, I think I'm watching for upside reversal signals. Hasn't happened. It looks like we get another low below the swing low from the 17th of October. And as I mentioned in the last few updates, this would probably just represent an extension of the C wave to the downside, which started at the all-time high, to give us a larger 5-wave decline. I'm open to alternatives. I mean, for now, it is quite clear that we haven't seen any impulse to the upside. So let's go and take a look at the smaller time frame as well. Now, in my update, in my member update earlier today, I already said that I'm not going to make any crazy changes now here to microstructures, because we have a 5-wave decline from this high around the 27th of October, as far as I can tell. I mean, it's possible that this orange count simply extends. So let me tidy that up. That this orange count simply extends here somehow. And you can find a way to call it a 3-wave move as well, but the orange count will likely be invalidated with that B-wave pullback. That doesn't mean, however, that we crash all the way through to 99K. I mean, it can happen, but as I showed you already, we're already close to being oversold on the daily chart, or we're approaching a support line on the daily RSI. On the 4-hour time frame, we are already oversold. So I mean, even in, let's say if something more bearish is unfolding, then we should even get a corrective bounce at least. Some of you asked me for resistance earlier today. I have added resistance to the chart. It's between 110,460 and 114,372. For now, I treat this as a 5-wave decline that could possibly lead to an extension of wave 4. That, as I said, wave 4 or wave A. At this point, it looks very likely that we're going to get a lower low below the 17th of October low. And as I said to you also in previous updates, if we get a break below critical support levels here, and this is a support range, then the door to 99K is open, because this is where, and now let's go back to the daily time frame, this is where the 55-week exponential, hold on, where is it? might have closed it. This is where the 55-week exponential moving average is located. So I don't see any upside reversal signals yet. The levels should be clear. 99K for the 55-week EMA. And then the next structural support area is here where we are now. I would say between 100, I mean, it's round about 104,200 to basically where the price is now. This is a structural support area. If we go lower, the next one is around 99K. That should give you all the levels, resistance and support, but the local trend remains down. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then make sure to also check out our X channel for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.